What is up, my friends, and welcome to another video. Today we're going to be playing in the Wardy TV Mondays, which for some reason is the hardest weekly cup ever. Usually about half of World's top players are here, and today is going to be no different. I already saw my bracket stacked full of Korean pro gamers, and obviously I'm going to be cheesing them as always. I'll be doing cheeses every single game, playing different races as well. It's going to be a lot of fun, a lot of epic games, I hope. Let's begin. All right, first series of the tournament is going to be against Travis, a apparently Taiwanese barcode that is around 5,000 MMR on the Korean server, the Protoss player. Yeah, I mean, normally I would say this is the warm-up game, but it's a very difficult warm-up game to begin with. Now, we're going to be cheesing every single game here. Somehow I feel like that's not even special or different from my other videos, because I always cheese, but this is a tournament, guys, so that's what makes it even cooler. Now, what I'm gonna do is do a Proxy Reaper, actually. I want to save the Proxy Turax Marine for later. It's also... Wait, oh, that's actually sick. I didn't even realize that instantly, but it's also not that good on this map. The build I was talking about with the Proxy Turax Marine, you guys might remember if you watched the video where I tried to beat Grandmasters by making only Marines, is you make two bunkers to wall off, yeah, basically this area next to the Nexus, right? On this map, you can't even do that, so it's nice that I didn't automatically go for that build. Now, what I want to do is what was previously... Actually, I'm going to build a little further away. What was previously my favorite Proxy Reaper cheese. Proxy Reaper took a very big hit. They nerfed the bunker salvage, where if the bunker's taking damage, you can't actually salvage the bunker. And it might not sound like the biggest deal, but that, amount of minerals that you got back made it a bit more worth to do Proxy Reapers. Right now, if you do Proxy Reaper, you just need to get an absurd amount of damage done, or I should say an unrealistic amount of damage done for it to be worth it. So, yeah, I mean, it's a bit harsh to say, but Proxy Reaper was pretty much patched out of the game. Now, what I'm going to do here is a slightly different version. Oh, not even just that, by the way. Even the probe range got increased, so you could kill SUVs easier making bunkers, so it was double nerf. What I'm going to do here is pretty much pretend to go... Oh, yeah, that's actually not a perfect place pylon there. That's nice for me. I'm going to pretend to go for Proxy Reaper. I'm going to have the bunker rush fail. And then I'm going to go for the Marauders as a follow-up. Now, this is why it's a poorly placed pylon. It doesn't bother me at all. Oh, he's proxy gating me as well. Ah, I see. Okay, this is very interesting. Huh. Okay, what sucks about this is that I feel like I should lose this situation, technically. But since he messed up the pylon, I still have a full wall off. So I'm not as worried. But I'm still gonna need something to defend whatever's gonna come out of that proxy gate, right? It's gonna be a nice cheese off here. Yeah, that probe falls pretty fast. He didn't start a battery yet, which is very, very, very nice. Now, I really have two options here. I could go for the Widowmine. Oh, that's a lot of ping on there. I don't know if you guys could see that. That was really a lot of ping. I can go for the Widowmine or the Cyclone. I'm actually tempted to go for the Widowmine here. Now, I'm not gonna lie. I think I confused myself because of the Cannon Rush. I don't know if you guys remember this, but I always say that Cannon Rush is pretty much a free win against Proxy Reaper. Well, I'm pretty sure that Proxy Reaper is good against the Proxy Gate, because it just seems like a very awkward build order for him. Like, it's really hard for him to get defenses up against the Reapers. He kind of... I think the only thing he could have done is just to make a Stalker and recall it right away, and then I'd probably play a game with a slight lead. But this is a very flying start to the tournament. Like, I know... Or I can even repair this. If he's going to target that, I can save that forever. Sadly, don't have grenades on that. Was a little bit too late on saving that, so that is slightly painful. I mean, I'm still doing completely fine here, but that was obviously a sizable mistake. Can I save both of these things? I cannot, sadly. Now, I do need to make sure that I can actually defend this stuff at some point. I'm just going to put it in a bunker over here, because I think, yeah, it can barely hit the workers. That is nice. There we go. Let's pull these homies back. Try to target the Adept. That would be the best thing. Actually, I'm going to go... Oh, man, I just burrowed that a little bit too far. Yeah, he wants to let the Zealot die and not the Adept. That makes complete sense. I think it's time for me to go for the Cyclone, but, I mean, I already started the other Widowmine, so I might as well go for another one here. Let's see. This Reaper is actually very slowly draining that battery, which is quite nice. Oh, that would have been a good move. He tried to bait the Widowmine shot there before the Adept shading away. It's a very expert move that actually worked. Now, oh, that was my rallied one. I'm definitely making some mistakes here. This end up being the warm-up game, that is for sure. Not my cleanest game of all time. Also, he must have recalled that, right? There's no way he walked that all the... Or maybe he has another gateway. Let me check. I need to know what's going on. If he doesn't have anything, I'm kind of worried that he might have like a proxy gate or something. I mean, I must be winning this game, right? Oh yeah, he did actually use energy recharge. Then I'm gonna dip with that one. I'm gonna send these Widow Mines. Are actually no better idea. Probably have not seen me do this before. But I'm gonna use my Widow Mines to scout for a proxy. By the way, guys, I'm not kidding. If this pylon was correctly placed, I think this might have been a losing game with the way I played it. Like, I still think, after analyzing it for a second, that Proxy Reaper should be good against Proxy Gate. Can actually live. Oh my god, that grenade. Proxy Reaper should be good against Proxy Gate, but with the way I executed it, a couple mistakes, lost 3 Reapers already, which is pretty bad, to be honest. If he plays that pylon correctly, which is, by the way, 1 hex down, because then I wouldn't be able to wall it off, we would have actually been in trouble. So now we know that it's not that easy. Oh, that's a bit annoying, actually. Maybe I can... I think he's barely going to see them burrow. It's going to be close. If he actually walks back. Yeah. Oh, wow. Look at that. That's beautiful. That's a lot of Stalkers. How does there so many freaking Stalkers, actually? Oh, it's 2 gateways. Of course it's 2 gateways. I should have realized that before. That's my bad. Okay. Let me try to make sure to kill this. He warped in somewhere. Probably built the Nexus. Let me unburrow this and walk away. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to burrow this again, but I will see that there is no base there. I shouldn't have shown that Banshee as well. Yeah, definitely, not gonna lie, guys. Really not my best game ever. You guys have watched me before. You will know that, hopefully. Unless you guys have lower standards for me, as I am a bit of a baboon. I mean, acceptable, to be honest. I also kind of, you know, don't have the highest standards for me anymore, considering the builds I do most of the time. See, pretty good lock-ons over there. I'm going to send the Banshees into the main now. Here's the thing. I don't think he's going to have both Blink and Detection, which means I should be pretty free to just have some fun with these units over here. He has Blink. He did not make a Robo. I think he was just hoping that I wouldn't go for Cloak over here. He is now finishing Blink. Unless he has a Proxy Robo somewhere, which I really don't think. Exactly. This is going to be GG. And alright. Now, this really was a fantastic warm-up game. Sometimes I say that when we just had an absolute banger, which is also a fantastic warm-up game. But here, this is the game I needed, to be honest. You could tell that my opponent was quite good. We got into a chaotic start. Definitely felt like I wasn't entirely warmed up. Mistakes here and there. But the fact that I was still able to win the game, so not, you know, lose the tournament early, that is really, really good news. The next game, I'm surely going to play better. Let's do it. The second game is on Persephone, and I'm going to be playing Zerg here. I was already planning to play different races here and there, but I wasn't entirely sure when I wanted to play what. Like some matchups. Like, for example, I'm not going to play Zerg against another Zerg because I'm just terrible at ZVZ. But this map seemed to be pretty good for my link drop cheese. That is obviously an all-time favorite on the channel. And we do have a comfortable 1-0 lead, so I think it is the perfect time to bust it out. Yeah, what I saw is literally I was about to pick Protoss, right? And then I saw that there was like this little island that is quite far away from the Ram. That's going to be perfect for a link drop. So I just YOLO picked Zerg, and here we are. Now, if I lose this game, I don't know what race I'm going to play for the last game. I could play Terran Protoss, or maybe even Zerg again if I feel like doing a Spine Rush. I'm not going to be too strict about it, of course. And as well, you know, my opponent in round 1 is already very difficult, so I don't want to clown too hard. I already saw that my next opponent is going to be Ryung, one of the absolute best Korean Terrans. I think he barely did not qualify for the Esports World Cup, actually, which is a little sad. Would have liked to see him there. Very nice guy. I mean, hopefully I'm going to beat him, you know, but very nice guy. Okay. I do need to focus on this build a little bit because it has been a while. Actually, a little bit of a disadvantage on this map I didn't realize is that the Overlords don't see the probe. Okay, that's nice. He could have blocked this hatchery because I didn't see the probe timing, right? Normally what you can do is you see the probe coming, you can hide your drone here and then go to the natural. But on this map, since it is close by air, I guess is the easiest way to say it. I wasn't able to see the probe timing and I couldn't dodge it, but ended up working perfectly fine. My opponent is also playing on a good amount of ping, of course. This game is on the West server, meaning I'm going to have about 160 ping, which is more than the last game. Also, I have really noticed something. Whenever I play from my other studio in Mexico, if I have 150 ping, it really doesn't feel that bad. But when I play from here, from Europe, on 150 ping, it feels freaking terrible somehow. I wonder what the explanation is for that. Like, I legit, I canceled a couple tournaments just because I played one cross-server tournament from Europe and I was like, oh my god, this feels absolutely horrible. Playing on 150 ping, but when I'm in Mexico, it really doesn't feel that bad somehow. I really wonder what's up with that. Let's see. Lair straight away. 2 more drones. I think that's what it's supposed to be. 2 more drones. Okay, so I'm going to be able to scare that probe away. That is nice. Now we go for queen. 1 more drone. And then it is all links from here. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Then next step is to send the overlords forward at the perfect time. I don't know when the adept comes out. It's probably good right here somewhere if I had to guess. Don't really care too much about it. So, oh, we went for a robo. Oh, wait, this is actually very exciting, guys. You know why this is exciting? Oh, I'm actually very... This is awesome. Listen, if you guys have seen this build before, you know what I'm supposed to do, okay? You know that I'm supposed to go into Hydras. I defend the Oracle, right? And then... I'm actually smiling to myself already. I love this. And then I go for a Hydra timing before they get some kind of splash out, basically. That's the whole thing. But since we're playing against Robo, what you can do against Robo is you can actually go for a Spire. And that's going to make a completely different game that I don't always get to play. Now, I'm actually completely out of links. Like, I have the perfect amount of links, I mean. Normally, I have 2 extra for in front of the base. Now, I'm not going to have that. I do need to make sure I defend the first attack. Oh, one thing that I should have mentioned here that could be very, very dangerous. If we go up against glaives as well, then it's all of a sudden going to be a little problematic. Now, here we are. We're going to be in the base. It's a little... Okay, he's 100% all the lingos. Look at this. Oh, that's a beautiful start. He didn't really... Oh, he's going to lose so many workers here. That is awesome. Okay, I'm going to go up to 32 drones. I'm not going to make any additional gases. I am going to try and kill that pylon. I'm definitely going to kill this zealot right away. Then... Could I kill the immortal? I would love to try. I don't think I'm going to be able to, though. I'm actually going to run into the natural. Yeah, so I'm not going to make additional gases here. I'll probably get a couple of... barely not going to kill any, actually. Good micro there by him. I'm not going to make extra gases. I'm just going to make links. And perhaps spine crawlers as well. And just wait for him to attack me, defend it, use my mutas. He's not mining a lot of gas at all, so that's nice. I can definitely tell that this guy is a bit of a cheesy Protoss to begin with, right? Oh, maybe I can get this probe. Might pick it up if he's fast enough. Yeah, he's indeed fast enough. That sucks for me, but it is what it is. Gonna kill this probe. And maybe this one as well. Exactly, very nice. And these lings have been doing fantastically for me so far. I am tempted to make more gases now, actually. Did he move out? I think he moved out. Yeah, he did. Okay. I'm gonna start making some more lings. He has one of those dudes to defend. Gonna kill 1 more probe. Maybe this one as well. Exactly. Okay, dude. I have to admit, I'm glad that last game was the warm-up game and not this one, because that would have been freaking difficult. But now I'm actually playing quite well, I have to admit. Maybe I can even get this pylon. That would be great news for me. He is chasing me with zealots. His army is right in front of my base, like it just has to be. Probably could have made a couple more queens, actually, thinking about it now. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go out and find the prism. Because right now, I don't think he's... Yeah, exactly. He's only warped zealots in so far. Look at this, is beautiful. The prism is going to die. I'm going to be able to surround the immortal instantly. GG is called. And that was absolutely fantastic. And this is what I love about StarCraft 2 and playing different races with different strategies. Like, you guys know my Terran is significantly better than my Zerg. But this game was 5 times more one-sided than a Terran game. Like, the Terran game was way harder because this strategy was just perfect. It's a really good strategy against what he did in particular, because he was gearing up for an all-in, but then I kind of disrupted him before the gateways came online, so he had a hard time warping units. As you can see, this guy has 0 gas and 70 minerals, and my army was already way bigger. This was a really good warm-up series. The next opponent is going to be extremely difficult, so let's do it. All right, game 1 against the Korean Terran. We're going to be playing Terran ourselves. I actually have both a really cool Protoss cheese and a Zerg cheese in mind. Well, the Zerg cheese would be a Spinecrawler Rush, which you guys are going to be familiar with. But he picked the only 3-player map for game number 1. And I'm not entirely confident I can make those builds work on a 3-player map. I feel like it's a little scary to play against a Terran if you don't have, like, the defensive measures planned, if that makes sense, on a 3-player map. What I'm going to do instead... Wait, there's a cliff, right? I imagine you can jump up there. I was thinking that I could go for like 3 racks of Reaper on this map, which is a crazy build for TVT. But, you know, if they don't scout you first, that can hit like a truck. Now, they could still scout me first, and then we might be in trouble. But we'll see. Who the heck knows? There was actually a super hardcore build for this that I don't remember. It was like, maybe like 40, like triple racks at 14 or something ridiculous like that. I don't think I'm gonna go that hardcore. Just a little bit too much. Gonna make a third racks. Yeah, probably second and third racks over here. If he doesn't scout me first, I feel like we should be able to get away with it. If he does scout me first, well... Yeah, I mean, honestly, we would be in trouble. I was trying to see if I could think of a way out, but we would definitely be in trouble. I don't know when a scout would arrive on this map. Like, I'm not sure if the meta is to, like, scout earlier or something. I would imagine not, but who knows. Okay, let's see. I should probably scout my... Actually, I don't have to scout myself, because I'm going to get so many Reapers, and the damage is not really going to be done with the first Reaper anyway, so I think that's okay. Probably go for the gas already. Yeah, we'll go Reaper, gas, depot. I think that's what we're going to do. If he is scouting, I would say that he is indeed not scouting me first, so that is great. I don't think I've ever really played this map, by the way. I feel like this is the map that most people veto in this map pool, so... Don't really have a lot of experience on it. It looks big, but at the same time, this is a 3-player map. That could mean that you can attack pretty fast, because the bases have to be spread in a certain way, if that makes sense. Gonna go here first. Would be very cool if he's playing Reaper Expand. If he's playing double gas, we're gonna have to do some magical shenanigans to make it work, that is for sure. Let's see. I would guess he is not here. He probably would have expanded. Let's see. No, he is actually here, huh? Wait, he is... Oh, no, it's a double gas. Okay, let me... run for my life. He's gonna get a Hellion now, that's what I'm afraid of, by the way, if you guys are curious. I could go with 3 Reapers. Or I could... Actually... I'm tempted to wait for 5 Reapers. Let's see, is this the ramp? Yeah, this is the ramp you would go up, right? Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, exactly. Okay. I'm gonna wait up here. If he attacks me, that's gonna be very pleasant for us. If he doesn't, then we're gonna have to hope to make it happen with these freaking 5 Reapers that we have. There's also freaking speed zones over here, which is insane, by the way. Look how many... There's so many speed zones in the middle. Okay, we're gonna go for it. I do need to pay attention to my Reapers. Let's see. Okay, he's not over here. And then we're just gonna straight on dive into the natural. That's the idea. Need all my Reapers. Oh, no, he went for 5 units. That is painful. We killed 1. Actually, a pretty good start to that fight there. I was tempted to try and kill that Hellion still. Okay, if he went for 5 units, that could mean he went for the reactor. I hope it doesn't mean that. I'm gonna go in for the attack again, though. Okay, that's the downside of playing 3x Reaper. Like, you kind of have to go for it. You don't really get a choice anymore at some point. Is he up here? He's not up here, sadly. Quite smart with the unit movement so far. Okay. Probably gonna go for a Cyclone if I had to guess. Okay, let me just make sure to kill these. Okay, then I can go up over here. Yeah, it's probably a Cyclone, looks like, indeed. Okay. I'm just gonna make sure to fight in this choke. It's gonna be pretty... Oh, wait, the Cyclone! Please! Yes. Oh, it's quite hard to micro over here, but it's gonna work out. That's gonna die, too. The Reaper is gonna die as well. Okay. Really not a bad start here, guys. I don't know what kind of units he's producing, but... Oh, I do need to make a factory, by the way. Here we go. It's going to be a lot of damage taken by him. Ooh, delicious. He's going to have another Cyclone finishing soon. And I have to make sure that I'm on top of it, basically. That's the idea. Okay. He's going to pull his SUVs close to the thing when it's about to finish. That's what I think he's going to try to do. Could also be a tank, by the way, but... Yeah, okay, so it's going to finish now. Exactly. You saw the SUV movement on that, right? You saw him get closer. Going to target a couple more. And we dip. That's going to live barely, I think. Ooh, fantastic start. Should have made an eBay, probably. I can feel myself getting a little nervous over here. Which, yeah, that kind of tends to happen when I'm doing good against a good player. There's the Banshee. I'm going to kill a lot of workers here, guys. Look at this. At least if I micro properly. There we go. Okay. I don't think I can save that one. No, we're not going to be able to save that one. I do need a bunker ASAP. Oh, that's a mistake by me. Oopsie. Okay, let's get the turret out. Gonna make a couple turrets over here. And I think we're gonna be okay to survive. It's gonna be a little scary in the follow-up, actually, because he can push with tanks. And I'm not gonna have tanks myself. That's the biggest problem. Yeah, I'm just going to pull a couple SCVs to finish that. That's the best idea, I think. Let's see. Probably repair it as well. Okay, he's locked onto that. I'm actually going to dive this Cyclone and probably kill it. If I don't kill it, I suck. Okay, nice. I mean, I still kind of suck, but, you know. Oh, there's another one. I'm going to have to pull. No, I'm not going to finish that. That is problematic. Actually, I do have my Cyclone coming online soon. Yeah, it's not as bad as it looks, honestly. Really could be worse. Okay, what I'm going to try to do, the Cyclone is going to lock on, and then I'm going to kill it with my own Cyclone. That is the ideal scenario here. Here we go. I can follow that. If he locks on... Oh, that's a good bait, actually. Very well done. Yeah, he's trying to lock on to my Cyclone. There we go. Oh, he has actually multiple Banshees now. I actually, that's pretty good for me, I would say. Because that means he's not getting the Ravens on the follow-up, which is nice. Go, another Cyclone. I'm kind of tempted to just make another factory here. Otherwise, I'm going to run out of stuff pretty soon. I don't want to bite too early. If I bite too early, that's going to be problematic for sure. I do have 2 Cyclones now. I'm kind of tempted to just bait with a couple of my dudes and get out there before he gets the tank. Let's see. Oh, we got a lock-on on the Banshee. Fantastic. Look at that. That's delicious. Can I get another lock-on? I did get the lock-on to the other Banshee as well. And now we're getting forward. Barely. Yeah, I am barely going to kill that. Beautiful. Okay. Second factory is coming online too. We're going to be able to kill those Marines. And we broke out before the tanks arrived, which is the most important part of all this, probably. Oh, that is a painful fight for me, though. Let me just make sure to dip from here while I can. If I keep my Cyclone alive, it's all good, you know? If I lose the Cyclone, all of a sudden it's not going to be so pleasant anymore. He's still building Cyclones and Banshees, though, which once again is pretty good for me. He's pretty tempted to try, I can tell. Now, I know we did a lot more damage than he did, but he's definitely catching up now. And let's see. I'm about to get mag build, by the way, which is massive. Let's see. Can I get a lock on to an important thing? That'd be very nice. Barely not. Okay. I'm tempted to fly that across the map. 30. Did I build it? I tried. No? Okay. Thought I actually did build that. Did I lose it? Or am I really blind? I hope I'm not really blind, because that would be a bit of a shame. Here we go. Lock onto the Cyclone. His tanks have arrived. Almost killed that, actually. That would have been beautiful. Okay, let's see. He is going to try and siege it forward. At some point, we're going to be able to break out of that with SCVs. I think this is a pretty decent scenario, actually, for me. Let's see. Is he unsieging? He really does not want to move forward into those mag field accelerators. That is for sure. See, might be able to snag that Cyclone. Barely not as well. Ooh. Shame. Okay, let's see. He's moving forward. He does have 2 tanks now. Okay, here's the thing. Like, his army is very annoying here. But actually, I need to make sure to stay outside a little bit as well. I don't want to be surrounded in my own place entirely. He's going to be very, very close now. Let's see if I can pick up something for free. Oh, no, I couldn't. Painful. Okay. I do have the 2 Cyclones up here as well. Okay, let's fly those barracks a look. No, 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 no. Okay. Oh my goodness. No, stop, please. Okay. DVT, please stop being stupid. Oh my goodness. DVT can be pretty hectic, as you can see. Okay, I think we do want to go before the 3rd tank arrives. Yeah, I think the time to go has arrived for sure. Gonna go for a nice round, and I think we have enough. I saw the 3rd tank actually at the bottom there. I don't think it's gonna be enough though. The Banshees don't have cloak, by the way, which is very good news for me. There we go. That's all gonna die. And now we're gonna start mining again. The Banshee is alive, but not for long, I think. See? Oh, I thought it was gonna be a high ground, but apparently not. Actually, didn't really... Did I lose SCV? Did I just have so many? That's kind of crazy. Did I really have that many workers? That okay. I mean, cool, but how? Hey, does he have any bases somewhere? Oh, just so you guys know, this really is a peak map to freaking hide a base on, right? Talking about the Mark challenges, if there's ever a map to hide a freaking base on, it's probably this one, because you have a whole main base that you can hide stuff in. Okay. Yeah, I think he was actually just completely all in with that, to be honest. I could be wrong, but that's what it feels like to me. Gonna fly these factories, or these barracks rather. Get a sensor tower as well. Probably kill another depot over here, because why not? Haven't found a hidden base, so that is, well, if it was there, I would have, you know, killed it. So that is nice. Can I kill that actually? think I am gonna kill that. Yes, indeed. Okay. Then I'm gonna get Vikings out, and then I'm gonna get tanks out. I think that is the way I want to be handling this. Yeah, sadly, you can't really push into this with the units that I have. Like, my army is significantly bigger here, but it's not like I can really do something with it, sadly. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna patrol my units around his base, just to try and make sure that he can't leave. I mean, there's a chance he can always sneak by, but the chance is going to be pretty small, I think. And then I'm gonna start making tank Viking. The moment I have enough Vikings, I can make Liberators, and that's going to be very chill for us. Let's see what he has. Third CC on the way. He's making Macfield, actually, seems like. Interestingly enough. I kind of would have imagined that he would have just made tanks, right? But, I mean, I guess Macfield is good against Macfield. So, I can see it. Hey, I found something. Oh, I found freaking Banshees up there. Ooh. Gonna be a little bit of a painful... No, why are you out there? Actually, that kind of worked out somehow. Let's see if I can find those Banshees. Probably not gonna find them, to be honest. But
not enough minerals.
if I can, that would be great. I feel like he's probably gonna attack me over here, so I'm gonna park my Vikings there. Get my tanks a little further. Oh my god, I freaking found them. That is crazy. Please? Yeah, it actually died. Oh my god, that is actually a disgusting fight in freaking downtown. Holy. Can you believe it, guys? The barracks a little closer. He's probably taking the base now. The only reason I'm fine with this is because I think... I mean, first of all, I had more eco all this time. I don't think he can actually keep up with the Viking production into the Liberators. Actually, he might not have any Liberators at all, or any Vikings at all. It was still on the... No, okay, it was on the reactor, so he is going to be making Vikings. But I think I'm going to be able to push across, especially now I've killed those Banshees. I'm going to make a turret here anyway, just in case, but I think we should pretty safely be able to go across the map at least. Yeah, upgrades don't really matter in mech versus mech. Well, actually, they do for air. I guess the moment that I see him go for air, I could do something about it. There we go. I'm just going to siege over here in this freaking speed zone, which looks crazy, but... Actually, this is a nasty position for it. You guys realize this? I can... Imagine if you're playing against a non-Terran, you can just shell them from the freaking high ground over here. Or from the low ground. That is a disgusting place for siege ups. Okay, let's see. Yeah, he definitely does not want to try that. Can I go up here? Probably not. No, I can't. Oh, he might try to go around. Yeah, it looks like that's what he's going to do. Is he? Yeah, he's going to do that for sure. Okay, well then I'm just going to go in. That one's going to die. Exactly. Then I'm going to siege a little closer. Oh, he actually stayed, surprisingly. Well, that's going to be a very nice trade for me anyway, so I really don't have to worry about this too much. I was sure that he would have gone all the way around already. Is that going to die too? No, barely not. Okay, I don't think that is going to die. Exactly. I feel like I'm just completely surrounding him with this, which is brutal. Okay, we're actually in range of that CC, which is extremely nice. Oh, that's a mistake by me for sure. Should have had vision there. I'm gonna siege these a little closer. We've got 2 more Liberators out here. Does he have this base? He does not have this base yet. Liberators are gonna siege. He is gonna try to get in there once again. It's not gonna happen, sadly, for him. That command center is also going to die, I think. GG is called. And there you go. And this is awesome, because Ryung is not just one of the best Terrans in the world, he is also a TVT specialist. So being able to grab him with a Terran cheese right off the bat is very, very nice. And honestly, I'm very happy with how I played out this game. Like, I got a good start. I was a little shaky in the follow-up, to be honest. Like, should have gotten my factory a little bit faster, probably. Maybe the turret idea could have come a little bit faster as well, but it was still in time. I was very patient. Played it out very nicely, picked the right time to get out of the contain with the SCVs. And then, I mean... Like I said, I haven't actually played this map in this scenario, but now I know that sieging this looks insane. Like, he has tanks too, so I needed Liberators, but against a race that doesn't have tanks, that is absolutely beautiful. But yeah, fantastic first game. Let's keep the momentum up. All right, the second game we're going to be playing Zerg. I announced to him in the lobby that I was going to play Zerg, and he already put like a like a shocked face emoji. So that's pretty good. Now, I have to admit, the proxy hedge build, in theory, is pretty bulletproof when it comes to execution. There's not really anything blind you can do that's good against it. The only problem that I run into sometimes is that since I'm not a main Zerg player, they tend to do builds that are a little extra safe because they just know I'm going to do something incredibly stupid. Like, my macro game with Zerg, I mean, it exists. Is it good? I don't think it is. And they probably know that too. So sometimes I would run into, for example, someone playing double gas against Zerg, which is, it's honestly kind of ridiculous, but against my Zerg, it would work, you know? Ah, okay, exactly. He's gonna go for the 2x Reaper, or at least he wanted to. I might have to switch up my plan here already, I think. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna switch up my plan a little bit. First of all, I'm gonna expand at home. Actually, I'm gonna expand right here. Boom. Maybe, you know what? There is a build that could work from the... I'm not even kidding right now. There is... Okay, we're just gonna try it. Fork it, guys. We're gonna try it. If this is either gonna, you know, work out, and I don't even necessarily mean win, but it's gonna work out, or it's gonna fail absolutely miserably. So the thing is, I was kind of waiting for him to pull his workers to attack it. Okay? If he did that, I wouldn't be able to do this, but since he's not attacking it, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and YOLO to rush Burrow and Roaches. And it really sounds absolutely ridiculous, but the thing is, if you get Burrow Roaches in your opponent's base, they're only gonna have one scan because they have one orbital, right? And then you can just attack stuff and then burrow the Roaches, and they're gonna stay there for a very long time. I do think I need to expand behind it myself as well, but I'm gonna make the Roach Warren first. He hasn't scouted my base yet. Oh, I also need the Queen, by the way. So, otherwise, I'm gonna die against, you know, a Reaper, quite literally. Not even multiple, just a Reaper. Okay. Actually, I think I need to get Burrow first. Yeah, the gas was slightly late for this. I think I'm actually gonna have to get Burrow first here. And I'm gonna make one Zergling. Just as like a fake, pretty much. So dumb. Okay, we're gonna make one Zergling, then I'm gonna expand at home. And he's obviously playing 2x Reaper. Reapers are gonna be good enough to defend the Roaches. It really just depends on what I can actually see here. Let me see if I can... Oh, he's a little distracted. Okay, we might be able to kill one. There we go, please. Barely not gonna kill it right now, I don't think so. Okay, so a Roach takes 19 seconds to build. I'm gonna be able to make it pretty soon. I'm actually gonna, yeah, make another gas and a couple drones over here. He went for 3 racks Reaper, interestingly enough. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna start making the Roaches now. If I make the Roaches now, maybe I should have made a Queen here too, by the way. It's gonna be very tight, actually. I can't lie. It's really going to be quite tight here. Yeah, I think the hatchery is barely gonna die. We're gonna be able to get 4 Roaches out, which is quite nice. He does have 1 scan. Actually, he's gonna finish the same time. Look at this. That's quite nice. Boom. 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 Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna split these. Burrow's gonna finish any second now. Please, please now. Please now. Yes. He's making engineering right for turrets. Oh, that's so good, actually. Okay. He's throwing grenades, but the grenades simply don't do that much damage anymore. Wait, maybe I can kill this guy. It is so funny, actually. Oh, we're gonna deny the engineering bay, guys. There's actually no way. Oh my god, we sniped another one, and we're gonna be able to kill this one now. Oh, I think I targeted the Roach Barn instead. This is actually so funny. Here, we're gonna get another SCV, I think. Exactly. Okay. I mean, this is actually working way too well. I don't even know what to say, honestly, guys. What am I supposed to say? He's scammed. No, escape. Oh no, he barely got that one. This is by far the most ridiculous thing I've ever done against this high quality of a player. That I think I've done some freaking absurd crap, but like I'm actually just so happy with myself right now. Honestly, like, I'm so happy with myself right now. I don't even know if I'm gonna win this game, you know? Like, he might just run into my base and kill my workers. Oh, we're gonna be able to kill one. There we go. Probably not another one, though. No, we're not gonna be able to do that. I don't think he realized that I still have this Roach here, by the way. And we're gonna be able to kill another. Let's see. He's gonna try to target the Ravagers here. Good micro by him. Oh, the bile almost landed. That would have been absolutely beautiful. My Roach is absolutely clapping right there, by the way. Look at this Roach. This Roach... Oh, I could have burrowed the Ravagers, by the way. I didn't even think of that. That would have been so much smarter to do. Okay, get another one over here. Let's see if he is going to use another scan for it. That would be nice. Okay. I wonder... Oh, he killed it. What did he kill it with? I'm not even sure. Okay, we're going to do a little trap. He's looking for the roaches. It's actually funny because he's playing like me. He scanned for the roaches and he missed them. It's so good. It's so funny. How is it possible? Oh, man. Okay, we're going to go across with these guys as well. I think I'm going to have to split these a little prematurely. I think that makes sense. Here we go. Okay. Let me just move this one out of the way. He's gonna throw grenades at them. Grenades? Actually, wait. The grenades don't out-damage the healing. Did you guys see that just now? Wait, watch this. Double trap. Guys, we got a double trap right now. Okay. Okay. Oh, yeah, I think he has a couple too many Reapers now, guys. I do think he has too many Reapers. Okay, well, I guess in that case, we're just gonna go across with these. Okay. It's gonna be a little bit of a base trade here, but I don't know if I can kill his stuff fast enough, basically. Okay. Okay. Ah, gotta run with all of these guys. Let's try to get in here. Okay, I don't have enough roaches to defend it. Oh, no. I like how he's saving all of his scans because of burrowed roaches, by the way. It's actually... No, please. Do not do that. Okay, I need to go back home, but they have so much micro potential. The Reapers. Now I know what it's like to play against me, really. Okay. Yeah, it's just too many Reapers. Does he have +1? He does have the +1 now as well. Yeah, GG well played. It's gonna have to be called. Oh my goodness, that is such a bagger, though. I'm not gonna lie. I think this might be my favorite loss of all time. Especially because I didn't really have faith in my own strategy. Like, the moment I saw, like, the barracks down here, I realized he was gonna go multi-Rex Reaper. It's famously good against Cheese. I feel comfortable playing it against Cheese. I was like, this is not gonna work. But then we actually popped up so hard with those initial 3 roaches. Like, they really did an absolute number on them. Let's look at this for a while, okay? This one is 22 against 22 workers. My base was faster than his, by the way. But then after a while of dancing... Actually, I never made the drones, so I didn't actually go up in workers. But this took so much out of him. He wasn't able to use mules, by the way. He did have this one mule, but besides that, he wasn't able to use any. And... I think if you give this position to a better Zerg and they maybe do like a better job of... Actually, I could have gone for a lair and gone for roach speed as well. That's another idea to consider. But like a better job of microing the Ravagers, in particular in the middle. For some reason, like I think I could have burrowed the Ravagers, but then I lose my firepower. I'm not quite sure, but this was such a fantastic game. Let's go to the deciding one. All right, the final game is going to be with Protoss, and I'm going to go for my... I think I did this in the No Warp Gate challenge. The No Warp Gate, Triple Nexus, and Proxy Oracle build. I am fully aware of the risk of this build order because it's like a pure mind game. But Korean Terrans in particular, because they're so aggressive, they're very good at just killing you randomly. Like, they make a couple of units early on, they have like some kind of tactic, really good micro, and then you just get absolutely forked. And I'm gonna play very greedy here. So basically what you do, you go for gas first, then you proxy a Stargate with only the gas from this one gas, and because you never made a second gas, you can make a third Nexus at 3 minutes as well. And there's multiple layers of mind games to this, so if your opponent scouts properly, which I'm very sure he's going to do. Actually, he might go double gas and not SCV scout. In that case, it would be slightly different. But he would see that I'm missing a pylon and that I am missing a second gas. So what it looks like is that it's a proxy gate with a Nexus. So it's kind of like a fake Nexus. But what it actually is because I played gas first, it's a proxy Stargate, which doesn't seem possible if you just like instinctively think about it. You see someone without a gas, you don't think it's going to be a freaking Stargate, right? And then I also have the third Nexus, so then they might think, oh wait, it's not a proxy, he just went for an absurdly fast third Nexus. Okay, so those are all the layers of mind games here. But can I already tell, he's going for something a little cheesy. Oh! I see what we're doing here. What do I want to do here, guys? This looks like proxy Marauder to me. I still want to proxy a Stargate, to be honest. Yeah, we're gonna switch it up then. Okay, I'm gonna go for this over here. I hope I didn't misread that. I'm not gonna lie, I was talking so much, I wasn't actually looking at the worker count. It is possible that he faked me out still, because he didn't have that much gas on it. It's very possible that it would be a fake with an expansion. That would be pretty devastating, not gonna lie. Okay, so I'm gonna go for an adept here. I'm just gonna have to pretend that I am sure that it's Proxy Marauder. I think if it's something else, then we're probably kind of cooked already. Oh, it's actually Proxy Reaper. Interesting. All right. He finds my Stargate. That's quite annoying, not gonna lie. I mean, I'll just build a second thingy over here. I do think I can stop mining gas already. I can cancel this. Yeah, the reason why I was sure it was Proxy Marauder is because Proxy Reaper sucks now. I think I was talking about that earlier, right? Like, Proxy Reaper now actually just sucks. So, I kind of thought this was surely going to be a Proxy Marauder, but that's okay. So now we're going to expand with a Void Ray behind it. He sees my Mr. Zealot coming across the map. I'm actually going to cancel my Adept and make the Void Ray instantly. I think I really need that Void Ray fast to be able to win this game. Let's see what I'm gonna find here. I hope the Cyclone's not already finished or something ridiculous. That would be very painful. Yeah, so he's definitely making the Cyclone. I mean, that I already knew, of course. I don't think he's gonna... Okay, I don't think he's gonna have anything finished for that bunker. Let's see. Yeah, he's gonna have the Cyclone ready, that is for sure. He's probably snarking for my thingy, right? For my Void Ray. I think that's what's going on over here. Yeah, I'm just gonna try and kill this. Okay. He has something over there. I don't know what it is. Okay, so we're gonna be able to kill that. That's great. I don't think I want to commit too much. There's a Reaper over there. Oh, I should probably be making a unit, right? Yeah, that makes sense. We're actually gonna make a Phoenix after this. Did he go for turrets, perhaps? It is possible that he went for turrets. Let's see. So he has 2 bear. I have no idea what on earth he was doing, by the way. He's kind of crazy. Let's see. I'm just going to fly past this. Okay, so that Viking's going to die instantly. And I... Oh, wait. Oh, no. That is... Oh, I'm actually very upset about that. I saw it the wrong way. Oh, no. Oh, no. I saw that the Cyclone was locked onto the other Void Ray. So I tried to save... Oh, that's so painful, actually. I was going to say one of the Void Rays ended up saving 0. That's the gist of it, really. It's, yeah, this is going to be a tough one to survive, for sure. I think we were actually in a pretty significant advantage up until that point. Now I'm not so sure anymore. See, I'm going to keep my Phoenixes over here. I do have... Let's see, 2 Phoenixes. Actually, this might still be okay for me. Let's see, I think this is going to be quite good. Let's see. I'm just going to go for this. The probes are going to surround them as well. So you got to make sure that that's actually the case. Okay, so that one dies instantly. Let's see, can I actually kill that? Barely not, I think. No. Oh, I forgot to kill this one. My bad. Hey, there we go. And it does die. What the heck do I do now? I mean, my complete game plan is just thrown off by everything that's happened so far. I guess I'm just gonna go for Phoenix Charge. I mean, that sounds like a decent plan to me, to be honest. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I still don't really understand his build. And you guys know I understand most builds because I play dumber builds than them. But here I'm not quite sure that's the case, to be honest. I like, from a Terran POV, his build doesn't make much sense to me, that's all I can say. Oh, we gotta be careful with that. No, I don't actually want to commit here. It's very tempting, honestly, but I'm not going to do it. I'll stay strong. Okay, now I'm going to go for charge, and I'm definitely going to keep making Phoenixes. I think we're going to go for 4-gate charge here. Okay, so now I have the additional thingy. I can even make an extra, what's it called? Extra gateways as well. I'm not sure if that's smart. Let me just check what he's doing real quick. Okay, so he is switching it up already. I'm gonna go for the forge, I think. Yeah, makes sense. There we go. Warp in a thingy. Make sure I don't get supply blocked, of course. Like, if he attacks me with stim before I get charged, then we're gonna be cooked. That is 100% certain. Also, at some point, he might kill those pylons, and that's gonna give me a thick supply block if I'm not prepared for it. So let's try and keep that in mind. See the forge. There's the forge. I think I want 2 more gates, actually. Yeah, I do. I'm definitely playing a little on the greedy side here. I can't lie. Okay, I'm gonna get armor instantly. There we go. Charge finishing yet? Charge is finished. No, you can't be having that right now, my friend. Jeez. What's the range on those things, guys? Who designed those things? Come on. Oh, God. Okay, so he does have stim. Makes sense. We are not going to get supply blocked. That is great. Can I maybe get some pickups here? He sees I'm making extra gates. To him, it doesn't look like I have a lot. That is for sure. Oh. Here we go. I'm going to be able to pick up this widow mine as well. Probably a couple of widow mines, actually. Oh, there we go. Oh, those marines finishing was annoying. Can I save one? We are going to be able to save one. That's great. I'm going to get blink now as well, actually. It wasn't in the plans. Yeah, I'm not going to lie, guys. He has been playing really well here. I still don't like his build, actually, but he's been playing really well. And this game has become a bit of a mess for me because of that. So that is really not nice. Oh, I should warp a sentry with the energy recharge, of course. That's a really good idea. Okay, I'm going to keep these over here. Then I'm going to make a sentry with the recharge. Let's see. Okay. Is that... Okay. That's going to be a really good flank here, though. Look at the flank. Oh my god, the flank was disgusting. Too bad for me, he did get the sentry very fast. Okay, we're going to back off now. We need to at least force another stim. Exactly, there's the stim. Then we're going to pull our own boys as well. Let's see if I can do that. Oh, that would have been beautiful. Oh, I think we barely don't have enough here, guys. No, that would be such a shame. Maybe I can bait? Please? Please bait the widow mine. No, we're not going to be able to do it. Oh, man. Oh, Scheiße Schnitzel. Oh, no. All right, well, a fantastic best of 3, guys. Very entertaining. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I definitely should have won this game. Like, I made some mistakes here and there. I think we were in a fantastic spot, actually. The last fight was also quite good. I think, you know, if he doesn't snipe that sentry, I think we actually win. But yeah, the build somehow got us ahead. Please don't ask me how, because I don't know. Like, this was the biggest mess ever. Losing the Void Rays was extra painful. His build... Oh, no, I see what happened. Okay. I think he built that barracks reactively, right? Is that what he did? Or did he actually just... No, okay. Okay, sorry. I need to clarify this to you guys because I was confused. You guys must have been confused as well. He was going for Proxy 2X Marauder like I thought, but because we scouted, he canceled the plan. That's why he had 2 barracks. What this looked like to me was that he made 1 Reaper, and then he sold the Stargate, and then he made a 2nd barracks at home to make Marines. But what he was actually going to do was he was going to go for 2X Marauder. I scouted him too early. That's probably what it was. Or I don't think it was the Zealot. I feel like maybe it was, but I think it was the Probe. So he switched it up, and that got us into a little bit of a lead here, I think. If we didn't lose, the Void Ray would have been different. The Phoenixes wouldn't be super meaningful, to be honest, against the SCV pool, so I don't think that mattered too much. I also pulled him back for a bit. Could have made more batteries, could have done a lot of stuff better, but that was a fantastic best of 3. He's one of the best Terrans in the world. We crushed him with Terran. We lost in a pretty close game with Zerg, and a very close game with Protoss, and that's going to be it for my run today. Hope you guys had a fantastic time. If you did, give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all for the next one. Adios.